obvious things that I would describe Garrett. Obviously he's hardworking and he's a guy of little words and he's pretty quiet for the most part. Like when he came to tell me he got this, he was like, hey, I got, you might want to take off the 16th that morning. And I was like, oh, well, I was like, Garrett, like I haven't been using my days because like, you know, we're going to have a baby. I need them. And he's like, well, I got Young Farmer. And I was like, you could have started with that. Like you could have led with that. Like, hey, you don't just like, hey, you're going to take off the 16th. And I was like, oh, okay. But that's Garrett. Like, that's just how he is.
I started in 2009. Farm right now about 3,600 acres. Farm mainly cotton and peanuts. Every now and then a little bit of milo and a little bit of wheat. I don't know how old I'd be, but even at the house, you know, I mean, between me and Rhett, we had all the toy tractors. I mean, you know, just huge carpet farm, basically. And I mean, that's where it all kind of got started, really, is carpet farm in my parents' house. And believe me, you'd get mad when somebody would walk across your rows and everything that you had done, and that. But as soon as I was old enough to be able to go, I mean, any chance I had, I was going out there. We'd either take off with my dad in the morning or my uncle would come pick me and my brother up, and we'd spend all day out there. You know, like Blake, she comes out with me quite a bit, and like starting water, you know, she enjoys that. And I love having her out here, seeing her, you know, get excited about things that I know I got excited about when I was a kid. But I hope that they'll have some of the same memories like I did. And I try to work pretty hard, you know, and I mean, I try to make a go of this every year, and I, you know, hope that they realize, you know, that that's why I do that, is for them.
You like Dad to go fast or slow? What about Mom? You like Mom to go fast or slow? I know. We'll drive around and, you know, he'll show me his crops, and like you kind of see the fullness of the crop now, and like, you know, the potential it may have, you know, all that hard work paying off.
One of the things that shocked me, my grandmother, you know, one day I was over there and she was asking what I was going to plant, she said, well, how much is a seed? And I told her, so well, the cheapest one we're planting that year was $290. And she just kind of laughed and started shaking her head and said, you have no idea how many years that we farmed, and our total seed bill wasn't even $290. I think that's kind of the hardest deal, is trying to sit down and figure out, all right, this is what we got to do to be able to cash flow everything. And like I said, it can all change in just one day. I wouldn't say that it's a rush, but it kind of is, just because, you know, you work all year, and you know, like you kind of get up to this point and finally start seeing, you know, what the end result might be. And but it's, like I said, wouldn't want to do anything else.
He's a hardworking guy that will drop anything for anybody, and you know, whether or not it's his family or a stranger, you know, on the side of the road, he's gonna do that for people. You know, is a guy of such little words, so he just doesn't, you know, talk a lot about himself or the things he's doing, and like, it's really nice that it was seen. And he was kind of caught off guard by this, honestly.
After my granddad passed away, we were looking at, you know, stuff in his office, and I never even knew that he had got the Young Farmer Award. What was kind of neat is he actually got that award in 1961, so it's 60 years, and now I've got, and I thought that was a pretty neat deal. It is an honor, you know, just as, you know, that friends of mine, guys I've seen get this award, you know, be, I guess, on that list, you know, with all those guys.
So what do you enjoy the most about farming?
Probably that it's just something, you know, it's something different every day, and not having to deal with people a lot.